this problem is helping you know how to enter a fraction answer. So this one, number A, says enter 13 39ths. And they make note here, this does not have to be in reduced form. It does not have to be reduced to lowest form. Remember, and what they're talking about is a reduced fraction, like they're saying, as you see up here. For a reduced fraction answer, be sure to put your answer as 1/2. 2/4 is not reduced. And so when you reduce a fraction, you just have to make sure that there's no number that divides into numerator and denominator. And if there is, you have to divide by that number first on top and bottom, and then and reduce it means to put it in such a state like 1/2 is reduced because no number will divide into one. One doesn't count. No number other than 1 will divide into 1 and 2. So like 2 doesn't go equally into 1 and 2. So there's no number that will divide equally with no remainder into both 1 and 2 other than 1 itself. And then if that's the case, then you know it's completely reduced. So how do we put this in? Well, you just click on it, and you could click on the fraction. See how when I clicked on the bar on the bar, then you can click on fraction. That's one way of entering a fraction. So then I just click on the 13, and then I click on the gray box up below, and then I put the 39 in. So that's one way. I can press submit, and it likes that. We get the answer right. Or if you don't like that method of putting it in, you could put 13 and then use the backslash, and it automatically will go and put it into the denominator, and then you can get it right that way as well. So that's one way to do it. The second one says 11/22, and this one has to be reduced. So this one, you have to notice what number goes into 11 equally with no remainder, divides into 11, and what number divides into 22. In other words, we can take out our calculator and we can start dividing by 11 by certain numbers. So divide 11 by 2, divide 11 by 3, divide 11 by 4, divide 11 by 5, divide 11 by 6. Find a number that goes into 11 with no remainder, meaning that you don't get a decimal answer. When you take 11 and you divide by a number, you don't get a decimal answer, then you know that 11 divides into that answer equally. So you have to find a number that goes into the numerator, the 11, divides into 11 and divides into 22. So you would divide by that number. And I noticed there is a number, 11. 11 will go into 11 and 11 will go into 22. It goes twice into 22 because 2 times 11 is 22. So if I divide the top by 11, I get 1. So I'll put that in. And if I divide the 22 by 11, I get 2. So I know that this answer, 11/22, reduces to the fraction 1/2. So that's what I put in my answer there. All right. Then it says enter 13 and 5/22. So they just want you to know how to enter an answer that is in a mixed format like this. So it looks like we just put the 13 in, and then now we can either click on this part, click on the fraction and put 5 in the numerator, and I could click on the gray square and put 22. So you could do it like that. I'm thinking that, let's see if they like it. I'm sure they're gonna like it. And let's see if we can just do it without clicking on the fraction bars. So 13, and then let me see, 5 divided by, no. See, when I do, I have to put a space probably, and then 5 divided by 22. Okay. So I put in the 13, I put a space bar in, and then I put 5/22. And it accepted that answer as well. So you can choose to use this fraction that looks like a square, a line and a square. You could use that to help you put the answer in, or you could use the backslash to put fractions in. I hope you found this helpful. Bye.